Good afternoon, fellow watchers and gamers. Uh, as I normally do, pretty normal thing here. Just pacing around my room, talking to myself, thinking about the what ifs and how other games can be made or what systems could have been baked in them. And because I just have such a fondness to real estate mechanics in some video games, I kind of wish that Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag had a real estate mechanic. I don't know why. It's just the thought that's like in the back of my head. Like, I know Edward had to have gotten a shit ton of ill-gotten gains, right? He's always talking about, the fortune, the big score. I get that. He's an adventurous young lad. He wants to make that fucking easy buck from taking it from someone else. But, I always thought to myself, with the amount of reals and treasures and stolen goods he've gotten, I feel like it wouldn't have been that hard for him just to walk up to a random bloke in a city or the various harbor masters on various islands and just simply buy him out. I mean, yeah, he's just some random ass fucking pirate, but I mean, if some guy came up to you, gave you a few thousand reals or however much money, be like, hey, I want to buy a stake in your store. Give me a fraction of the proceeds for everything you sell or you buy. And no doubt he'd probably be down for it, especially do a little bit of a favor for him. Like, let's just get into like how this system could work. There could be a simplistic version similar to Rogue, where you just go up to a damaged building, repair it, boom, the guy's indebted to your life. Which always made me wonder in terms of like modding capabilities. I wonder if it'd be easy or hard for modders just to take some of those features from Rogue and put them in the Black Flag, because I like to think the engine's not that much different. But that's just my brain going to a million directions as to how to improve Black Flag here. But it'd be nice if there was a way to take that shit from that game and put it in there, because I feel like the engines and the code wouldn't be that much dissimilar. But anyway, normal way of the real estate system: just buy the broken building or go up to the shopkeeper and buy him out. Boom, there you go. But if you want to add an extra layer, like in the case of the taverns, you do the taverns and you can buy certain information to put a map marker for a ship out in the sea. It's stupid. It'd be nice if there was like some sort of extra depth to the system where you have to help out a local shopkeeper or a person. Like, do one good deed as a pirate. Wipe off a little bit of that blood off your belt buckle and do a good deed. And as a result, you can get favors from other citizens of the island or the city, or God forbid, you can get yourself a contact into a shop and possibly help buy them out, help out their situation. You can, have a stake in that business. You can make a little bit of passive income. Which I know, in the grand scheme of things, I'll admit it doesn't matter. Because if you think back to the real estate system in Assassin's Creed 2, yeah, that's how you made some passive income. You put a little bit of money into it, you get a little bit of it back. As time goes on, it'll pay you back in full, and you can start making some extra money on the side over time. Obviously, if you're not buying the paintings, you're not buying the armors, you're not buying anything at all, there's no fucking point to it. You can just completely ignore the economy, the real estate, all that. Just whoop, gone. A way to add another layer to that, or to make it worthwhile, was an idea that I had, was let there be tiered rewards depending on how many shops you buy. Let's just say, Edward buys enough general stores or weapon shops. Maybe the blacksmith will give him a special line of metals that he can craft into his weapons. So they're just as sharp, but they're also lightweight. So maybe it passively improves the stats of some of the weapons or increases the swing speed, maybe. He buys enough medical shops or whatever, and, okay, they'll give him some special ailments and medicine that, make Edward feel 10 years younger. I mean, given he's a young lad in the game to begin with, but let's make him feel a little bit younger and full of energy. So maybe you'll give him a passive boost to his movement speed by 15%, or an increase to his overall damage resistance. Shit like that. Actually adding like a meaningful reward to doing certain things. I know that's what the crafting system was about in terms of increasing your storage capacity or literally crafting the armor pads that Edward's technically already wearing, but you get to craft them anyway. That's another thing they should have fucking done for Black Flag. They should have made it look at first like maybe he only had like one layer of armor on, but as you keep crafting more upgrades, kind of like the pistol holders, you actually got to see more armor added on to Edward. But that's just a little nitpick. It's cutscene inconsistency, I guess. But it's a minor one. But yeah, shit like that would go a long way in encouraging you to actually invest some money and try and partake into the economy of selling some of your goods, buying some businesses, helping them out, and then, boom, you get some passive boost to Edward. And they could still be a little bit balanced because, I'm sorry, I know I played a couple of Assassin's Creed games where the enemy AI or a particular target you're hunting down just books it. Especially like an 80-year-old guy, he runs just as fast as a young fucking Olympian athlete. And you're just sitting there thinking, what the fuck is he smoking? I want some of that stuff. It makes some of these chases a hell of a lot easier if I can just run a little bit quicker. And in terms of adding in more shit for the economy, I know it's a what if, but who knows? Maybe in terms of a mod. If they were to find some way to add in that, real estate system, whether it be simple or complex, or maybe a new Assassin's Creed game comes out and it's Black Flag 2.0. Who fucking knows? If they add in those systems, add in more shit. Well, let's just scale that back. In terms of a mod doing it, if they did somehow take the shit from Rogue and interject it into Black Flag, because you can add in like a story spin to it. Bunch of the islands are ravaged by the pirate ships or neighboring allied ships by accident. Who knows? A harbor master could have been destroyed in the fucking crossfire, so you won't have access to the shop. You'll have to invest some reals into it, and once you build up, boom, you can have access to the shop, and maybe have some extra benefits, Invest in the shop, boom, you get a 10% discount. In addition, like 500 reals every 20 minutes. Who knows? Considering how many shops are, you could definitely get a pretty penny depending on how many shops you can rebuild. And from there, obviously there's not a lot of weapons you can buy. It would be awesome, even if there's some aneuristic issues with it, add in some extra weapons and outfits and guns to buy. Add in some of the weapons from Rogue or Assassin's Creed 3, since those would probably be the easiest. Obviously, I'm asking a tall order here, ripping code from one game and putting it into another, taking weapons from that and putting them in there without replacing anything. But I feel all that stuff could pad out the idea of just putting in the whole real estate buying properties in there. Then again, that's just my headcanon. That's just me going, oh man, it'd be nice if Edward, put two brain cells together and goes, oh hey, maybe I should invest in some legal businesses. So that if I ever put up my pirating ways, I can fall back on a passive stream of income. Even though it's with illegal goods that he got this far, it'd be some good forward thinking. But yeah, that's just me, thinking about the many simple, unnecessary gameplay additions that I wish could be added in the Black Flag. Just some extra shit to buy, and just to satiate my my hard-on, just to own properties. Just the simple idea of buying a shop and boom, it gives you some money over time. It just does something to me, But that's the end of the manager's ramblings today, but I wanted to say something. It's probably too soon to say this type of shit. But to those that, like, comment, and even subscribe to the channel and, just enjoy my videos here, yeah, I just want to say thank you. Because for every like, subscription, and view that these videos give my, moronic ramblings, it does give me a little bit of hope that maybe one day this could potentially take off. My idiotic ramblings just entertaining you guys. I mean, look, if these ramblings of what ifs, rants, opinions on games and all that shit, if they entertain you, help distract you from this shitty world that we live in, spark some ideas within you for gaming or anime or anything, or if you just simply enjoy hearing some random stranger talk on the internet, you know what? I thank you guys. And, I'll keep doing them as long as you guys keep liking it. And if you guys don't like it, I'll keep going either way because, I kind of enjoy this. I kind of enjoy just putting my thoughts, on the disc, I suppose. The audio file? But I enjoy it. Hope you guys are enjoying it too. I just wanted to say thank you for the very little likes and comments and subscriptions. They're small. It may just be one single number increase, but it still baffles me that I even managed to do that with me just rambling away about games. But I'll shut up for now. That's the manager clocking out. Hope you guys have a safe day. Really gotta improve these endings here. And, the usual YouTube chant. I'm not gonna fucking say it this time. Bye.